Get ready with me, Fingerboard edition. So here we go. We got another one of my decks that I just made. Starting on the gripping process here. Quite fun. I like enjoying setting these up and making sure that foam's on right. First I hit it with that screwdriver, get the edges all beveled down. Hit it with the file next. I got from Teak. Works wonders. And then back with the screwdriver. I kind of cycle back and forth, trying to get that edge nice. There I took some old grip tape off a Tac and put it on the edge of a file. And it just kind of helps get in between all those little nooks and crannies that the flat file can't. So I'm just cycling back and forth and back and forth. And I like to kind of take my time. I don't like to do it too fast. I notice that you kind of start to tear depending on the type of grip tape that you have. But I just keep going until I get that nice clean edge, hit it with the screwdriver one more time, and then it's time to peel that sucker off. Peel it all down, scrape the edges, get all that nasty stuff off there. One more time with the screwdriver. Should make it look nice and clean there. And yeah, flick off the excess, poke some holes with a thumbtack. I find that's the easiest way to do it. Some people go through with a small screwdriver. Yes, I got some trucks from Noah Woods. I think that's it. Just pulling out my screws here. Next is the trucks, and you'll see later in the video I'm going to do some modifications, but it helps. Little tip here: put the screws in, screw them the whole way through, get them all in there, back them off a little bit. It helps with getting those trucks on and lined up, and then you can just screw them right on in. Should be easy as pie. Kind of go in cross section if you like, or just blast them all at once. It doesn't really matter as long as they're in there. And if they get hidden under the grip tape a little bit, just back them off if you like. I like mine to be hidden a little bit. Another trick there you saw was kind of going fast, but yeah, see that? Grab that little locking nut and twist it on with your finger or set up. You can adjust your trucks from there. Here's the modification I was talking about, and pop those babies off. I originally was going to put pivot cups in there, but I decided it was going to be a little bit too large. But first time making my own bushings, so there we go. Just got my band and my little leather punch. You see me making some holes with the thumbtack again. That's pretty useful. I did end up using a screwdriver again to make the holes a little bit bigger, to slide them on there, make them sit a little bit more flush. Kept my original washers on. Those just kind of help squeeze everything together. And I just noticed that across companies it doesn't really matter. Those bushings are going to look funky, bulging out the side. So yeah, and I wish they made a little tool, a little wrench that could help you get onto those locking nuts without feeling like you're playing a tiny little world's smallest violin. But yeah, just trying to find where I like the trucks there. Kind of flicking them around. You notice with other board companies, they kind of flatten off to one side once you get them tightened, and I like mine to kind of be responsive and rebounding. So that's what I'm showing there. Ta-da! There it is. The board all set up. One last angle. Feel pretty accomplished with this is one of my first boards I'm getting into making. Of course, hit it with the